Okay then. So we did functions yesterday. So anybody's having any question? Yeah, want me to explain any topic again? Functions में कहीं कोई confusion हो या किसी का कोड कुछ नहीं रन हुआ हो तो please tell me. Is everybody good to go with concepts? किसी का कोई doubt हो, problem हो, error हो? Then we can solve it first and then we can proceed with today's session. So please respond. We have 13 people here. So I want responses from everybody. किसी का कोई भी issue आ रहा हो, error आ रहा हो. No questions anybody, like everybody's clear with all the topics. किसी का कोई confusion नहीं है. Then shall we proceed with next topic? Yeah, like the one which we'll be doing now. If everybody, then okay then. So we did precision yesterday, precision handling, and we have defined multiple functions where we entered a value and we control the number of decimal places as per either the value for a decimal 0, the value at decimal place 1, or define a function like you can have more than one value in your function and we can control the precision handling for each one by defining the index number and the number of decimal places you want. So this is a simple and I think everybody's good to go. Nobody has asked any question here. Okay, then if you all are good to go with functions, then I want you to define a function here. Like this is the input, and I want you to define a function like this is the line here. I'll send you this line into the chat window, and I want you to define a function that you count the number of pop. This word pop is written here. You count the number of pop this word. If pop is written 2 times, your function should give result as 2. If it's written more time, then it should give 3. If it's more time, then as per jitne bhi have the numbers there, it should give the number like that many times this word has appeared. So is everybody good to go with the functions? किसी का अभी भी I'm still asking anybody is having any doubt या no? अगर सबका clear है, then please proceed with this problem, and once you're done, please send me your responses in private message. Am I audible to all? Actually, this go-to window, this pan, I'm just clicking here and it's kind of hang situation. ये नहीं चल रहा. That's why I just asked. See, okay, please. अभी के लिए I'm not able to send it. मेरा ये go-to meeting वाला window जो है वो hang हो गया. I don't know. I have to do it. अभी के लिए please type this and define a function that you count the number of words. This pup word here. Count pup, and your function should give result as per that. अगर ये word 2 बार आ रहा है, then a function should give 2. If this word is 3 times, then it should give 3. Do not use inbuilt functions given in Python. Alok sir, I think I have to rejoin. I don't know. Okay, yeah, good to go. So I'm sending you this line now. This leave office, it's in working stage. Okay. So is anybody having any doubt in what you have to do in the question कि क्या करना है? I want you to define a function. So if given this input into the function, you count the number of this pop in this line. Your function should give the value that this word has written appeared these many times into this line. Do not use inbuilt functions. And once you're done, please send me your responses in private message. Then we can cross check the code. Count. Sonia, return the count. Not printed. Count. And is anybody else is able to do? Sonia has responded. What about others? Jaspreet, Komal, Krishna, Naveen, Priyansh, Anshul, Aman, Akhil, Akash, Arzu. आप में से किसी का हुआ? Define the function. Sonia, very close up. Print किया, just you need to set a counter for that as well. Like you have to set a counter, and then when the iteration is complete, return that counter. Anji, what about others? Nobody has responded till now. None of you. Only I've got response from Sonia. अंशुल आपका हुआ? आरजू आपका हुआ? ओके। प्रतीक, कोमल आपका हुआ? See, okay, let me give you a hint here. This is a string here. So, and this is one complete string, and we have to count for a word pup. So how can we, divide this entire line into words? तो हमारे टेक्स्ट की क्या क्या ऑपरेशंस थे? We did join, we did split. तो can we split it? हमारा यहाँ पे we have a common thing, space. So can we split it? And then we'll have different words, and then can we put a condition that if the word is equals to pup, then you can proceed with the counter thing. Use split. It will help you out to divide this line into different words. You can do the condition if else. Condition हमारी if else से ही जाएगी. Sonia, what have you tried? Show me. आपका you got the answer, but only one thing is remaining, आपका counter. So what have you tried? Show me. Send me that code. See, 2 to 3 minutes more, then we'll discuss the solution. Okay. At 16, at 18, we'll discuss the solution. No, you don't have to set. No, you don't have to count. Pup को count में नहीं रखो या. You know, no, printing that word is good, but जो आपने ये count pup किया है, this is sorry, this is wrong. See, okay, for everybody, functions are very important. तो इनकी जितनी practice करोगे, do we have to count? Yes, Komal. You have to count the number of time this word pup appear. Because Sonia, that is the wrong way to do it. इसलिए आप count कर रहा हूँ. ठीक है. So functions की जितनी practice करोगे, you will be good to go. Akash has come up with a solution. आकाश ये पहली आइट्रेशन में एग्जिट कर जाएगा. लेट मी रन इट बिकॉज आपने जहां रिटर्न दिया है ना. लेट मी एंड फंक्शन आकाश. या बिकॉज आपका सिंटेक्स ही गलत है. पहली लाइन का ही सिंटेक्स गलत है. हम फंक्शन को कैसे डिफाइन करते हैं? वेयर हैव लाइक यू स्टार्टेड द ब्रैकेट फॉर काउंट, एंड आप जैसे C++ में जावा में करते हैं, आपने वो ब्रैकेट लास्ट में लाइन नंबर 5 पे एंड किया रिटर्न करने के बाद. दिस इज नॉट द सिंटेक्स हाउ वी डिफाइन अ फंक्शन. अगर हमने, आप कल की क्लास देखोगे, हमने जो फंक्शन डिफाइन किया था उसमें इफ यू आर गिविंग द नेम ऑफ अ फंक्शन देन ओपन क्लोज ब्रैकेट वही होता है. दैट ब्रैकेट इज नॉट एक्सटेंडेड टू फर्दर. वो वही क्लोज हो जाएगा. आपने वो एक्सटेंड किया. No, this is wrong. Anybody else? Okay, then let's discuss the solution now. Okay, so what I've done here, this was our line number 2, जो हमें solve करनी थी. Now my function using this def keyword. This is the name of function and open close parenthesis here only because function में parenthesis यही open close हो जाएंगे. After that in Python we just have to give colon and indentation. कोई हमारा bracket नीचे तक नहीं जाएगा. What will go is indentation. You see there is all indentation here. After that I've passed a parameter called st. And st हम हमेशा यहाँ पे temporary variable देते हैं which will store the value whenever we call the function. ठीक है, जो जिस पे हम store करेंगे, we have to perform operations on that only. So I've defined st as a variable which will, when we call the function, will hold the value of this line. So after that, because we need a counter, so I have set count is equals to 0. Okay. Now I'm saying, as I told you, that this is the line, and if we want to, count the number of words here, then I need to split this line into words. So what this will do, we did split operation, right? हमने जब text में किया था ना split, you can give any splitting criteria. तो उस basis पे your data will be splitted. So what I've given here is splitting criteria as my space. हमारा हर एक word के बीच में space है. So what this will give me? This will give me a list of all these words. Correct? Split जो हमने किया था. What I'm doing is, for I, let me show you this one. If I'm doing line 1 dot split, what it is giving me? Give me the number of words. ये मैंने आपको ये hint दी भी थी. So it has given me this list, and for in this I'm using this for loop. I'm iterating over list. Correct? तो पहला मेरा loop का counter कहाँ जाएगा? It will go to this here. Then after that I've put up a condition that if I is equals to pop. So for this one condition failed. Now my for loop counter will go to this word pop, and इस पे my condition is satisfied. So ये condition satisfy हुई. What I've done after that, I've done count plus equals to 1. ये हमारा मैथमेटिकल ऑपरेशन था, लाइक वी हैव डन इट. हमने जब ये कवर किए थे, we did it. So what initially count was 0. Now after this word pop has occurred, हमने क्या किया है? 0 में increase किया. Now what is count here? Now count has came up to be 1. ठीक है. Now because अब उसके बाद there is no else block to move on. So what will do? My for loop will move execute again. अब ये वापस run पे जाएगा. Still condition does not satisfy, then faster, then here. None of the words satisfy the condition. After that, it will come back to this word pop again, for loop, because her word पे iterate करेगा, right? And when this pop word come here, again my if condition is satisfied. And when this condition is satisfied, क्या किया मैंने? Count again plus 1 कर दिया. So what was my count? Last iteration it was 1. So when I've done plus 1 here, what it came up to be? 2. ठीक है. Now it will again move to the next element till the condition does not satisfy, and when the loop is finished, you see. Now let me erase the drawings here. एक second. So when the loop is finished, you see, this if condition was within the indentation block of this function. This count was within the indentation block of this if. तो जब मेरा if खत्म हो जाएगा, for loop खत्म हो जाएगा, you see, then I have done a return because it's on the same level. So I'm asking here that when this complete operation is finished, when this piece of code is finished, then come to this one. So now, because my entire list is iterated, I don't have anything else to iterate over. So मैंने क्या कर दिया? Return the count. And what was returned in the last iteration? It was 2. So it will return, and as soon as return is encountered, what it happens? हमारा function exit हो जाएगा, and we have gotten our output. So this is what the way it is. So when I run this here, see, we have gotten 2. And if I include one more pop here, let's say 2 more, see, it came out to be 4. कोई confusion किसी को? Any confusion, anybody? st use here. st is a temporary variable, Komal. जैसे हम x, y, a, b, c have used here, so I've defined the word st. So st, what it will refer to? So when I'm while calling the function, what I'm passing here? Line 1, and this line 1 will be referred to what? It will be referred to this st here. Correct? Because जो मैं function calling के time पे दूंगी, that value will be stored here into st, and I want to perform operation. So I cannot say line 1 here, because functions, we define that they can be used anywhere. Like you give any line here, they can be used. तो मैं अगर यहाँ पे line का specific यही नाम लिख दूंगी, then how they'll be bound to this line. So that's why a general name here. Yes. You can do it without using the function as well, but we are doing functions and I asked you to define a function, that's why. आपने कोड में सोनिया क्या किया था? यू जस्ट मेड दिस कंपैरिजन एंड उसके बाद यू हैव जस्ट प्रिंटेड आई, दिस प्रिंटेड एस टी, प्रिंटेड आई, आपने यहाँ पे फिनिश कर दिया. एंड ऑल्सो बिफोर दैट व्हाट यू आर डूइंग, यू आर सेइंग काउंट पप. सो if you want to do it, एक second, let me show you. The other way is this count function inbuilt, and like ये हमें यूज नहीं करना था. I wanted to develop your own logic. तो एक count function होता है, in order to like it will return you the count. But this was what I asked for in the function. आपने क्या करना था? आपने counter initialize नहीं किया. You were just missing this one step here, initializing the counter and then increasing it by 1. Is anybody having any other question? Any confusion so far? So once you're done with the coding part, please tell me. Okay. हाँ जी बिल्कुल आकाश, कंप्लीट रिजल्ट विल चेंज. अगर आप रिटर्न को काउंट प्लस 1 के नीचे लिखोगे, देन आपका लूप जो पहले इटरेशन में, दैट इज वेर एवर योर फर्स्ट कंडीशन. ओके, लेट मी शो यू हाउ दिस विल इफेक्ट. See, if you are saying that I put this return here, तो हमारा लूप सिंपली दिस इज आवर लिस्ट व्हिच विल बी आइटरेटिंग ओवर. यस, आई गॉट, मुझे समझ में आ गया है क्या. So when I'm saying for I, first what I will refer to, it will refer to this, मेरी condition satisfied, then it will come to this pup word here. My condition for this pup is satisfied. What I'm doing, count plus 1. तो इससे मेरा count increase हो जाएगा. उसके बाद what I'm doing, return. And whenever return come, तो आपका इसमें result 1 आएगा. Like wherever the very first time, wherever your condition satisfy, आप count increase करके you are returning, means you are asking कि exit the function, I don't want to look for further. So because for loop तो आपका finish नहीं हुआ ना, for loop तो आपका this keyword पे था, ये इस पे condition नहीं चली, then it went to pup and pup पे ये condition satisfy हुई, आपने counter increase किया and after that you are asking to return. तो return मतलब function खत्म, please rest, it won't even go and check for these other values. Clear, Akash? No. Return, what is the what how does return function? Return कैसे काम करता है आकाश, मुझे एक बार वो बताओ. What is the property of return? और yes. तो अगर आप ये बोल रहे हो मैं रिटर्न यहाँ कर देती हूँ, लेट्स से आई हैव डन इट हियर, तो लाइन बाय लाइन एग्जीक्यूशन है. एक सेकेंड. पहले कंडीशन चेक करेगा, लाइक स्प्लिट करेगा, देन इसको चेक करेगा, जहां पे कंडीशन सेटिस्फाई होगी इट विल इंक्रीज द काउंटर आफ्टर दैट, एंड उसके बाद व्हाट, इट विल रिटर्न. लाइन बाय लाइन है ना, पहले स्प्लिट किया, देन लाइक कंडीशन सेटिस्फाइड हियर एट सेकंड वर्ड पप, कंडीशन सेटिस्फाइड, इट इंक्रीज द काउंटर, देन उसके बाद आई एम आस्किंग टू रिटर्न. तो रिटर्न में तो एग्जिट हो जाएगा ना, नॉट द लूप, फंक्शन विल एग्जिट, योर फंक्शन विल फिनिश, the function will finish, and ये बाकी सभी elements won't be also finish, this function will also finish, and it will give you the result. See, let me show you and run it. You see it gave me 1 because it just only checked for this word, and पहली बार जहाँ मेरी condition satisfy हुई, I increase the counter by 1, and after that line by line execute Python. So return count, so जो भी latest counter की value है that is returned. तो रिटर्न आ गया तो फंक्शन ऑब्वियसली फिनिश हो गया, देन बाकी इटरेशन तो होगी नहीं ना, लाइक इट वोंट गो टू दिस वर्ड रन देन दिस वर्ड, वो होगा ही नहीं, बिकॉज राइट हियर आर फंक्शन एग्जिटेड. ओके, एनीबडी एल्स इज हैविंग एनी क्वेश्चन? Has everybody done with the code, done with the coding part? Shall I move on? Okay, now one more thing here. Okay, I'm giving you this input here. Let me send it in the message. And I want this word Python to be replaced with this word sweet. So define a function such that wherever Python occur in your list, तो आपका जो ये word है sweet, this should come as जब की final result होगी, output result, it should be this one, class sweet sweets, जो हमारी input वाली list है, and the output list should be this one. So define a function such a way that you're able to replace this word. Okay, any question, like anybody is having any question in the question, what is to be done? कोई डाउट हो किसी का कि क्या करना है? समझ में आया क्या करना है? लाइक डिफाइन अ फंक्शन. ओके, once you're done please send me your responses in private message and define a function. No other, simple function के जो करना है function के अंदर करना है. Okay, हाँ जी, किसी का हुआ? We'll be using list operations here because input we are giving is in the form of list. हाँ जी, anybody? Anybody? किसी का हुआ हो? We'll be using list operations here because okay, Anusha has came up with the solution. हाँ जी. Um, why have you? No, this is correct, Anusha. You have gotten the solution. This is correct. But there was no need to use range function. If you wanted to know the index, so we have enumerate for that, and we just have index command. Your approach is correct. बस थोड़ा एक range extra use किया, length extra use किया, वो that can be, you use enumerate, your problem will be solved. Okay, Akash has come up with a solution here. So, are you getting the solution, Akash? Akash, are you getting the solution? Yes, this is what the error is. It's wrong. Anusha has came up with one over the. Let me run your solution, Anusha. Then I'll tell you. List है मतलब आप क्या? Akash, no, that's not the. It won't work that way. Anusha, एक second, Akash. Let me answer Anusha first. Anusha, in your code, why are you doing this li and in square brackets idx? आप enumerate use कर रही है and then again you are using li and idx. Then why don't you use lm here? जो आपने element define किया temporary variable, that is also storing value. तो वो इसकी नीड ही नहीं है. आपने जो इंडेक्सिंग की है इफ कंडीशन के साथ, दैट इज नॉट रिक्वायर्ड. आप सीधा lm लिखिए, lm के साथ कंपैरिजन कीजिए, गेट टू नो द इंडेक्स. या आपको ऑलरेडी इंडेक्स पता है, योर सेकंड लाइन इज गुड टू गो. बट जो आपने इफ के साथ लाइन लिखी है उसमें थोड़ा सा चेंज करो. इंस्टेड ऑफ दिस इंडेक्सिंग ऑन आई, यूज दिस वर्ड lm, बिकॉज आपकी वैल्यूज उसी में तो स्टोर हो रही है. ओके हाँ जी आकाश, मूव कमिंग ऑन टू योर्स. एक सेकेंड, वेयर इज योर कोड? या ओके आकाश, जो आप बोल रहे हैं दिस इज अ लिस्ट, देन इज एंड वेयर आर यू अप्लाइंग दिस इंसर्ट ऑपरेशन? लुक इनटू योर कोड एंड वेयर आर यू अप्लाइंग दिस इंसर्ट ऑपरेशन? आर यू अप्लाइंग इट ऑन अ? हाँ जी, what about others? Only very few people are responding. बाकी we have 18 people here. बाकी nobody has gotten to the solution. Only very few people have responded. Just approach to send करो at least थोड़ा बहुत. Akash, give me a second. Okay, Anshul, give me a second. Let me एक बार help out Akash. Then I'll see the solution. Akash, are you there? You are referring, no, in your code I'm asking that when you are using insert, where are you applying this insert function? Are you applying it on a list? आप क्या कर रहे हो? I dot insert, and what is I? Is it a list here or a value? What the error says? Read the error once. It says string object has no attribute insert. तो आप मतलब error क्या कह रहा है? String पे आप insert नहीं लगा सकते. Then it means you are applying this function on a string and is a string value. तो वहां गलत है आपका. Insert is the command. It is an inbuilt function, but where you are applying is wrong. This function does not belong to string. That's why what is wrong here. That's मैंने आपको question दिया है. अभी I'm not telling the solution that what you have to figure out कि where you have to apply this insert. When we discuss the solution, then I'll come to that part. Okay. Okay, then Anshul has responded. So, give me a second, Anshul. Let me run in, and then I'll see. I'm not getting any result, Anshul, in your command. जो आपने code दिया है, I'm not able to see any result here. No. Are you getting the solution? Okay. This is no, it's wrong here. Okay, then the solution for Komal. Let me run it. Hanji Komal, good to go. Your code is good to go, Komal. Correct है. हाँ जी, what about others? Anybody else? अनुषा. हाँ जी, ये ठीक है अनुषा. You see like how enumerate solve your problem. This is correct. Okay, let's discuss the solution now. But you know, it's not a good thing. Those who are like, because we have done each and every topic, इसमें कुछ भी ऐसा नहीं है जो आप हमने नहीं किया हो cover. So everything is a mix and match. Yeah. Okay, then let's discuss the solution now here. So it can be done in two ways here. Let's say, so this is the solution. Let me first run it here and let me just run it. So when coming about to the solution, इसमें क्या होता है? What does enumerate give? Let's discuss this one first. What does enumerate give? What was my list here? It was class, Python, and suites. So what n will refer to? N will be referring to my index, and what I will be referring to the values in my list. ठीक है? So if I'm saying if my value is equals to Python, correct? So n is my index here. So पहला word, पहली indexing I 0. एक second, let me show you the input as well, so that okay. So when I'm saying n comma I, n initial iteration में for loop है, ठीक है? I've defined the function using def keyword, name of my function, and this is the parameter on which I want to work on, correct? Then I'm using enumerate. We have all covered enumerate. ठीक है? It will give you the index values of along these. It will give you index of these values along with the values themselves, correct? तो n will refer to the index. So initial iteration में किसको refer करेगा? n 0, comma I. What would it refer to? It will refer to class. Now I'm saying if I, that is the value, is equals to Python. So here the condition does not satisfy. So my loop will move to the next element. Okay. Now I'm again asking for the index using n. So what is the index for Python? It is 1 here. And now my word is equals to Python. The condition satisfy. Now moving on, इसके बाद क्या line है? What, this is a list operation. That if in the list you give any index name here, index value, and you give that value, it will override that existing. हमने list में किया था ना? That A is the name of my list, n is the index value जिसपे मुझे ये value डालनी है. So what was the index of Python? It was 1. So how did we got to know the index? Using this n here from enumerate. तो हमने क्या किया? A square bracket n, मतलब we are referring to this index, this word, and उसकी जगह हमने क्या किया? Equal to this word. And when the and see return is done after the loop is finished. तो ये मेरा replacement हो गया. Now my loop will move on to the next element, and again it will see the condition. Now condition. तो this loop if else did not work, तो आगे कुछ है नहीं पार्स करने का, my loop will finish. So initially पहले this piece of block ran. Sorry. So मेरा ये piece of code run हुआ, सभी check conditions check की, जहाँ पे condition satisfy हुई उसने ये word insert कर दिया, like the word was replaced. Now when the loop is finished, that is I don't have anything more to iterate over, I made a return, correct? And made a return of what? This A. And उसके बाद this is I'm calling my function here. कोई कंफ्यूजन किसी को इसमें इन दिस अप्रोच? हाँ जी नवीन, दिस इज ऑल्सो करेक्ट. Second approach is this one only. So we have another approach for that is, let me tell you this also. So st again is a temporary variable to which I'm referring to my string here. Then I'm again iterating onto this. So initially पहले जाएगी class पे, condition does not satisfy. Then say what is the second word, which was Python here. तो मेरी condition satisfy. So using this command, list का operation है, using this command I can get the index. So ind will store my index if you don't want to use enumerate. So ind will store my index here. And then again यही वाली command फिर से use किया, this one. So st is the name of list, मतलब temporary variable, and onto this I'm giving this index value. और उस पे क्या operation चाहिए मुझे? Suite. and when the loop is finished, return it. So you can do it using enumerate, you can do it without using enumerate. Aman, let me check your solution, Aman. Any confusion in these two approaches which I've told you? Why have you used brackets, Aman, for if? This can be written even without brackets. You are printing it. See, आपका जो temporary result है, Aman, वो you will see the result. But when you print your original list li, आप li को वापस print करोगे ना? These changes are not made to it. When you print your li, you will have your Python again. Okay. Any confusion, anybody in these two approaches? See, you have to, आपको सभी commands, you know, आपको अगर by tips याद नहीं है, then you should have an idea कि what all commands do we have in our store, कि इनमें से मैं इस operation के लिए कौन सा use कर सकती हूँ. See, the best way to solve a problem is see, take a pen and paper या फिर you know somewhere wherever you write, you know, एक outline बना लो that what is the first step I need to do, then what is the second step I need to do, and what is the third step. Then you're clear with the steps. That is, अगर आप उसको problem को solve कर पा रहे हो on a paper or wherever, if you feel it in कि मैं you can solve it in mind. So first figure out the steps, what steps you need to follow to come to that solution. Once you're clear with those steps, तो आप फिर Python की commands देखो कि इस step को करने के लिए what commands are available in our box. Clear? We are getting Python only output. Let me see, Sonia, your code. Because where are you returning? आपका जो return है वो गलत है. You're returning after your condition for if is satisfied, and it should be like when all the values are iterated. आपकी condition satisfy and have you made a return. Like else block में आपने return कर दिया. And it's on the same indentation, then it's on the equivalent level of else. So are you done with the coding part? Any confusions, anybody? Return का concept clear हुआ, that where you have to return and at what point you need to return always. Hanji Akash, any confusion Akash? How to increase our? Nee Akash, see her we can, you know the problem, you know the solution to this problem. वही बस उसको यूज कैसे करें, क्या करना है. सी अगर आप माइंड में सॉल्व कर सकते हो गुड टू गो, नहीं तो कॉपी पेन लो. जैसे हमारी प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट क्या थी कि मुझे पाइथन वर्ड को स्वीट से रिप्लेस करना है, राइट. तो पहले हम पहले सबसे पहली सिचुएशन की हम पहले वर्ड पे पहुंचेंगे कैसे. सो विल बी यूजिंग दैट फॉर लूप उस वर्ड पे पहुंचने के लिए ना. अगर वर्ड पे पहुंच गए देन उसके बाद मैं क्या करूँ सो दैट मैं उस स्वीट से रिप्लेस कर सकूं. लेकिन मुझे उस वर्ड को उससे रिप्लेस करना है. देन यू नो इट विल कम व्हेन यू हैव गुड होल्ड ऑन योर बेसिक्स. सो अगर आपको लिस्ट के ऑपरेशंस पता होते, आपको एन्यूमरेट से लॉजिक सबको पता है कैसे क्या करना है, ये ऑपरेशंस पता होते बैक ऑफ द माइंड में, तो आप थोड़ा सा थिंक ओवर कर पे आ जाते. सी यू गॉट टू द सोल्यूशन. जो आपकी कमांड थी दैट इंसर्ट वाली, यू आर अप्लाइंग इट ऑन टू दैट स्ट्रिंग टेक्स्ट को, दैट्स पर्टिकुलर वर्ड, इसलिए वो नहीं चला. Because insert is a list command. Li is my list here. So on that I'm saying insert, and let's say मुझे index 1 पे चाहिए था ना. But इससे you know it won't replace that word. That is inserted. But Python जो मेरा word था it's not gone. फिर मुझे इसको ideally या फिर मैं इसको remove करूँ या I have to do that operation. तो और सिंपल, जो सिंपल वे है, जस्ट गेट टू नो द इंडेक्स, कि मुझे इसका इंडेक्स जानना है. 0 1 2 इज नाउ द वर्ड हियर, 2 एंड जस्ट अ वैल्यू. एक फ्रेमवर्क बना लो कि किस स्टेप के बाद क्या. एंड वंस यू क्लियर विद द स्टेप्स, देन जो हमने अभी तक कोड किया है, या आपको ये, अगर ये क्लियर है, देन आप सोल्यूशन ले आओगे. लाइक जस्ट हैव टू कीप ऑन रिवाइजिंग एंड प्रैक्टिसिंग द बेसिक्स. Okay, shall we move on? मैं क्वेश्चंस इजिली करा रही हूँ, सो दैट कंप्लीट वीक यू कैन जस्ट प्रैक्टिस ऑल दीज बेसिक्स. गूगल क्वेश्चंस क्या क्या अवेलेबल है, ट्राई सॉल्विंग देम. वो आकाश, वो प्रैक्टिस के साथ आएगा. सी, द मोर यू प्रैक्टिस द मोर प्रोफिशिएंट यू बिकम. एकदम से नहीं होता. मैं जब इनिशियल स्टेज पे थी, मुझसे भी नहीं होता था. सो इट्स ऑल, आप टाइम के साथ प्रैक्टिस करते हो, आप उनसे और ज्यादा फेमिलियर हो जाते हो वर्ड्स पे, तो अपने आप एकदम दिमाग में आ जाते हो. वो प्रैक्टिस से आएगा. तभी मैं आज ये फंक्शन की क्वेश्चंस करा रही हूँ सभी को, सो दैट आपको पता चले हाउ मच प्रैक्टिस यू वांट, एंड यू हैव दिस एंटायर वीक. तो आप ये पूरा वीक अपना अच्छे से बेसिक्स पे हैंड्स ऑन करो, फंक्शंस पे हैंड्स ऑन करो, प्रैक्टिस करो, सर्च फॉर प्रॉब्लम्स ऑन गूगल एंड ट्राई. सी, आई सेंड यू, मैं आपको यहाँ एक hacker rank, I'm sending you this website. This is a website, hacker rank. Go to this website. यहाँ पे this is a competitive website. यहाँ पे आपकी coding skills बहुत improve होंगी. Just go there, register, and वहाँ पे आपके basics के challenges मिलेंगे, आपको advanced Python के challenges मिलेंगे. Then solve them. It will improve your coding. Plus, moreover, आप problem search करो, like for loop problems in Python, functions problem in Python. Pick any problem and try solving it. Practice से ही आपका improve होगा. Like no other way. So shall we move on? Is everybody done with the coding part? Okay then. Moving on. One more question is, like, इसमें you can use inbuilt function, जो आपके predefined functions है Python में, you can use them and get the result. So if you, and again you have to define a function for this, that you are given this list, these many values, and they can increase. So you do not have to define something static. It should be dynamic, that if I increase or decrease the list, तो भी I'm able to get the average. ठीक है? So define a function so that if I give 1 here, or I increase the elements here, जो भी trying to understand what I'm saying, that function आप define करो, that output is the average of all these values. You can use predefined functions here of Python. Now इसके लिए you have to figure out पहले जो steps होते हैं, average, what is the formula for average, then once you're clear with the formula, तो उस formula में जो values required होती है वो कैसे आती हैं, then use those functions कि वो कैसे आएंगे वो value, and then put them in a function. Hanji, clear with the question, what you have to do? Is anybody having any doubt that what is to be done here? You can define your own list. जैसे अभी तक हमने किया था, we gave the value list like class Python suite. वैसे ही you can give your own list here. And input में you cannot take list. Input function will not accept list. It will only give one value. This is a very simple function. Pick that formula for average and see what all is needed in order to calculate the average. And then concept functions can be used in order to get those values which are used in calculating average. Now, is anybody done? हाँ जी ठीक है अमन. Now, why do you need to last line में आपने लिखा print function name and in bracket LA. Just call the function and it will give you the result. But ठीक है, the logic is good. Because you are returning, तो उसमें आप value assign करो and then print it. Yeah, but it's good. Anusha, okay. हाँ जी नवीन ठीक है, but define it in a function. एक second अनुषा, let me copy paste your code. Okay, you have said. ठीक है. ठीक है, good to go. Hardik has come up with solution. Hardik, एक तो पहली चीज you have used this function name sum. If you're not referring to this function at this point, so give it _1 or something other name. Because when you run this, it will, जो initial sum function है, उसकी property को change कर देगा. So give a different name if you're not referring to that function here. ठीक है? हाँ जी, good to go. अनुषा, आप जो रिजल्ट को you are calculating result after this this increment in this word tot. So उसके बाद when the loop is finished, तो आप उसमें you do this calculation, because अभी आपका आप पहली वैल्यू पे जाएंगे 10 पे, and you will increase this total by plus I. Then आप फिर से रिजल्ट निकालोगे, देन फिर लूप दूसरी एलिमेंट पे जाएगा, फिर रिजल्ट कैलकुलेट होगा, देन थर्ड एलिमेंट पे जाएगा, फिर रिजल्ट कैलकुलेट होगा. देन व्हाई नॉट कि पहले आप टोटल को जितना है आप सारा इंक्रीमेंट कर लो उसको, एंड देन यू कैलकुलेट द रिजल्ट. लाइक एक इंडेंटेशन रिजल्ट की हटा दीजिए. Okay, let's discuss. हाँ जी अनुषा, this is also correct. Okay, then now moving on to the solution here. It's a very simple function, as I told you. See, this is our input list here. And how do we get the sum of a list? We can do it using this sum keyword. So sum में मैंने क्या दिया? This temporary variable name A divided by how do we get the total number of elements using this length function. So many of you are doing here, you're manually calculating your sum. That is correct. बिल्कुल ठीक है, कोई issue नहीं है उसमें. Other way you can do is using this inbuilt function sum here. जैसे I've told you can use it inbuilt functions, but good with that as well. कोई so sum here and A divided by length, and just I'm returning this. So when I run this here, even if I increase or decrease, I'll get the result. Hanji Anshul, this is correct. For I in num, why do you need to do I? Like आप sum, like आप क्या कर रहे हैं? Let me run your code. So you're saying for I in num and return average. And let's see if we're doing this list. पहले आइट्रेशन में what your पहले आइट्रेशन में what is I referring to 10. तो आप सम को 10 से क्यों कर रहे हैं, लेंथ को क्यों ऐसे कर रहे हैं? what will be the sum of this, what will be the value for this? लूप की जरूरत नहीं है, बिकॉज फिर 11 पे जाओगे, 11 का सम क्या? सो जस्ट सिंपली टेक दिस वैल्यू हियर एंड पूरे का सम लो ना, बिकॉज एवरेज में एक एक वैल्यू का सम कीजिएगा. जस्ट टेक सम ऑफ ऑल द वैल्यूज एंड देन लेंथ ऑफ टोटल. अब आप इसमें लूप लगा रहे थे, पहले वो इस वैल्यू के चेक करेगा, देन 11 को चेक करेगा, देन 10 को, बट दैट्स नॉट नीडेड. ओके, anybody else is having any doubt या still not able to understand, या कोई इन तीनों में से किसी में कोई क्वेश्चन हो? Any confusion so far? Is everybody clear? Okay then, so let's have a break of 10 minutes and then we'll start again. Okay, so I'm leaving this note here. So we shall begin at it's 9:10, so 9:20, 10 minutes break. Okay. Okay then. One more question, then उसके बाद we'll proceed to the next topic, engines. So उससे पहले I want you to give me a second, let me, yes. So I want to define a function that you get the factorial number. Factorial क्या है? That is when you call a function, if you give a 5, then no, it is all multiplied with its subsequent numbers. If I give a 5 here, then it is multiplied by 4, 3, 2, and 1. If I give a 7 here, then 7 is multiplied by all its subsequent number. Okay, 7 diya, then it is multiplied by 6, and then by 5, and then 4, and then 3, and 2, 1. 10 diya, then 10 is multiplied by, it's all subsequent numbers. So this is factorial, that when a given number is all multiplied with the values below it. ठीक है, so if given for 4, अगर मैं 4 का factorial लूंगी, then it is 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. Okay, so this is factorial, and you have to define a function that if given any number, now let me run it. If I give a 10 here, then this is my result, that is all the values, because if I multiply by 0 तो 0 हो जाएगा, so 0 नहीं लेना है till 1, or you just can remove 1 also, just till 2. So a number multiplied by numbers before it till 2, सभी multiply करके you get the result, and that comes out to be factorial of 10. So you have to define such a function that given any number you get the factorial. Okay, कोई question किसी का कि क्या करना है, या any doubt, या factorial में कोई question, what is factorial? Question clear है, क्या करना है? Anybody is having any doubt that is to be done into the question? Okay then. This is correct, Anusha. Approach ठीक है आपकी. Other is you can use a range function, and go in decreasing order. Okay, Hardik, let me see your answer. Define this in a function, Hardik. Using this loop, this logic, थोड़ा सा tweak करना पड़ेगा. Define this in a function. And anybody else is able to do it? Okay. Let me check your solution, Arzu. So you're saying like you're saying for I in F, and what is your F here? It's 5, right? Or what it is, you're not called the function. So and F again. And how can you iterate over a single number? Like for I in 5, how will you iterate over it? Okay, then Anusha has come up with the solution. Let me run your solution, Anusha. Okay, for I in range n plus 1. Hanji, good to go, Anusha. Akash has also come up with the solution. Let me see your solution, Akash. So 5. What, Akash? I'm not. There is no output for this function. You know, it's going an infinite loop. You have not initialized A. Like A is your input, and uske baad, no, this is not the correct approach, Akash. See, step by step है. आपने let's say मैंने input दिया 5, then while A not equal to 1, चलो condition satisfy हुई. 5 into 5 minus 4. Loop थोड़ी, एक second. Give me a second. Are you increasing or decreasing A at any point? जो आपका A once it was 5, it will be always 5. Are you increasing or decreasing it? Say A. Okay, let's discuss the solution. Okay, moving on. ठीक है नवीन. Now let's come to the solution part. Okay, let's say this is the very first approach that will be using while loop here. So what I've done here is I'm taking a user input. You can simply take a value here as well. That will also work fine. So I'm taking the name of temporary variable as a. तो मैंने initialize किया है variable that is 1 in which I'll keep on multiplying the values. So I'm saying till the time a is greater than 0. ठीक है, yeah, you can say it greater equal to 1. That will also work fine. So greater than 0, so the last value which it will iterate it will be 1. So take at the very now let me show you. So 5 I'm giving my input here now. The very first iteration, what was a? It was 5. This condition satisfied. So what I'm doing, 5 into a. What is f? Sorry, f into a. What was f? 1. So 1 into 5. What is the value of updated? F is 5. Okay. And I'm making an decrease into the value of a. So sorry, initially a was 5. उसमें मैंने किया है -1. So now this will move on again. While loop की property है, जब तक condition satisfy नहीं होगी, like satisfies, it will keep on running. So initial very first iteration में a was 5. Then second iteration में a was decreased by 1. Then it came out to be 4. Correct. Now उसके बाद and this condition again satisfy 4 is still greater than 0. Then f into 4. f हमारा last step में क्या हो गया था? It was 5. It was this value in the last step. It was 5. So 5 again multiplied by 4. So what it is? It came out to be 20. Second iteration में, correct? Then again we have decreased a by 1. So a अब क्या हो गया? जो पहले 4 था, अब it has came up to be 3. Now loop will iterate again. 3 is still greater than 0. Now what was f in the last iteration? 20. So we are multiplying by 20 into 3 because हम क्या कर रहे हैं? f into a. f last iteration में came out to be 20 and then what is a now? 3. So it came out to be 60. ठीक है? Now again a decreased by 1, so it will be 2 and again this 60 will be multiplied by 2. So 120 हो जाएगा. And now greater than 0 है तो 1 भी होगा. So now again a was decreased, so a will be 1 and still this condition satisfied. Ideally आप 1 रख सकते हो condition में. Then multiply by 1 does not make any change. So when this loop is finished, अब इसके बाद decrease करेंगे तो क्या हो जाएगा? 0. And now we have defined the condition that a greater than 0. मतलब this condition does not hold now. ये condition true नहीं होगी. So my while loop will finish, and what is after while loop? That is this piece of code is executed. What is after that? Return f. And till the last iteration, what was the value of f? It was 120. So this 120 is returned, and this is our output we have gotten. Correct? Now the second approach is you can use a range function, either positive or negative. इसमें क्या है? Like this was given by Anusha. So positive range function here, what it is? Fact was defined as 1, just like above हमने ऊपर किया था. In that we used a while loop. Now I'm using range function is used here. हमने क्या किया? Range 1 से लेके let me give input here 5. So what the range will be? From 1 to 6. And upper bound है तो value मेरी 1 से लेके 5 तक ही जाएगी. It will be like 1 to 5 here. Correct? And again that fact is multiplied. So पहली iteration में what was I? It was 1. Then this was multiplied by 1. So मेरा f was 1. Then second iteration में what will be I referring to? 2. Then we are multiplying this fact with 2. So पहली में 1 था, so 1 into 2 it will be 2. Now loop will move again. What is after this 2? Next value is 3. Fact की जो last value हमने इस stage पे update हुई थी, it was 2. So now they both will be multiplied and what the output will be? 6. Now it will move on. फिर 4 पे आएगा because loop है मेरा range function है 1 से लेके 5 तक चलेगा. Correct? 5 तक output देगा. So 4 पे आएगा, then 4 will be multiplied with this 6. So हमारे 24 आएगा. And after that, the last iteration में what will be I referring to this loop में? That is after 4, what will the value of I? It will be 5. Now इस step में भी हम again multiplying, so 5 will be multiplied with this 24. So it will come out to be 120. Clear? So this is an increasing way to go कि आप one by one आप 1 से शुरू हो रहे हैं and you are going till the value जिसका आपको factorial चाहिए. Okay. The other way is you can go reverse way as well. That is the same. Every time you will have to initialize this value. You will have to initialize because इसी में आप update करोगे. So for I in range, what was X here? I've given my input to be 5. So let me print X every time. So maybe आपको मिल जाए. Oops, sorry. See what we are doing here. The starting value is 5. इसमें we are going downwards. जैसे ऊपर वाले में we were going, that is 1 2 n plus 1. We were increasing 1 by 1. इसमें what we are doing, going downwards. That I define my upper limit to be x. जो x क्या जाएगा मेरा, जो भी input I give. So upper limit is 5, lower bound, and it will be included. And upper limit मैंने क्या define की है, 0. So 0 will be excluded and minus 1 step. So ideally क्या हो गया, 5 से लेके 0 तक minus 1 step है ना, तो it will go this way. And 0 is not upper bound, so a value prior to it will be included. So what is my range now? 5 से लेके 1. So the same thing is repeated again. पहले 5 आया, it was multiplied by fv जो कि 1 था, so it was 5. Then 4 came up, it was multiplied with this fv value which was 5, so 20 बन गया. And simultaneously all the values are multiplied with one another, going downwards here. So किसी को कोई confusion है इसमें? Does anybody have any confusion in any of the approach? And is everybody done with the coding part? Any confusions? Akash, I would share, but when you do it yourself at some point, okay, let me share. I don't have any problem in sharing. Is anybody having any confusion like किसी भी topic में? या in these three logics की कैसे हुआ? Okay, you are giving me this here. Where are you returning, Akash? Uh, no, it's not that mandatory, Anusha, ki stacks, queues, no. It's not that mandatory. For machine learning, जो हमने topics cover किए हैं, they are sufficient enough. Baki rest is like if you want to gain for your knowledge, you can, but no, they're not mandatory. Akash, you tell me what you're doing wrong here. Akash, please turn on your mic एक बार. Okay. So what are you doing in the very first step? See, इसमें आपकी mistake है. You have जो हमने लिखा है that is not followed even step by step. What have you defined the function here? आपने one define किया. This is correct. उसके बाद you are updating the value. What have you done here? A minus equals to A. You are subtracting the value. 5 में से वापस आप वही subtract कर रहे हो, right? Got to know where you have done the mistake. Always try to read before, just not, I don't have any problem in solving, लेकिन for your sake and not just for everybody, जब भी कोई आपका कोड नहीं चलता, error आता है, see, go through line by line कि what is done here in this step, then what I'm doing here in this step. Go through your code twice and thrice. This will make you, it will help you out to catch आपने गलती कहाँ की. And once you are able enough कि आप खुद की गलती you are able to identify, then you are good to go with further कि कहीं भी आप error करोगे और आपको पता है कि आपने कहाँ गलती and you can improve it. You can share it with me, I don't have any problem, but just for you कि आपकी skills कैसे improve हो, you should know, because forever I will not be there, forever nobody will be there to help you out. आपको अपनी हेल्प खुद करनी पड़ेगी. At some point, at some place, some point you will have help yourself. तो उस केस में go line by line कि इसमें मैंने क्या किया, यहाँ पे मेरा क्या रिजल्ट आ रहा है, यहाँ पे मेरा क्या स्टेप पे क्या वैल्यू आ रही है, what is going on here and what is going on here. So go step by step, everybody. Then you will be able to analyze कि okay, where I went wrong. अगर still not able to identify, तो एक सबसे आसान तरीका क्या होता है, just do print, break everything कि हर स्टेप के बाद you are printing. उससे भी you will be able to analyze कि अच्छा इसमें इस स्टेप पे मेरी क्या वैल्यू आ रही है और इस स्टेप पे मेरी क्या वैल्यू आ रही है. The more you print, the more clear you will be. अच्छा मैंने यहाँ पे वैल्यू 1 थी, इसके बाद A की वैल्यू क्या आई और अपडेट होके F की वैल्यू क्या बन गई. And after this, when I've made the decrement, then what was the latest value for A. So you can do this way as well, that you print after each and every step, then also you'll get to know कि किस step पे कहाँ पे वैल्यू में change हो रहा है, that I'm not getting the proper results या error आ रहा है. Okay, so just for your sake, try, go through your code line by line. एक बार नहीं आता, 2 बार नहीं आता, 3 बार नहीं आता, then फिर भी नहीं आ रहा, then do this print. और initially में आप print करके देख लो. बस but try to go through your code कि खुद से identify करके देखोगे, that is a good way. आकाश इसको -1 करोगे ना, like you do it -1 here. Now you'll get the result. You see, ये values आ गई, इसमें आप थोड़ी theory डालो, that is value of A. So this way you will be like, this value was initially 5, then 4 hua, then 3 hua, then 2 hua, then 1 hua. This way. Okay, so just always go through your code first. So any questions, anybody so far? Shall we move on to the next topic then? Okay then. So then we have args and coargs. What do we mean here is, let's say abhi we were just able to give one input, correct? Agar मैं, let's say if I wanted to give a list here, then I need to iterate over the, sorry, factorial है तो इसमें तो एक ही जाएगा, but like at any point if I wanted to give multiple values, then you know I have to iterate over these values, and then only, जैसे हमने यहाँ पे iterate किया, we have to iterate over the values and then only we can get the result. Otherwise हमने let's say यहाँ पे एक parameter define किया है, let's say a define किया है, then I have to give in one value here only. So we are bound that the number of parameters you specify while calling the function, sorry, while defining the function, utne number of arguments you have to give while calling the function. So args and coargs solve this problem. So star args क्या करता है? It allows you to give multiple arguments. जैसे we did factorial right now, तो you know एक तरह से let's say factorial का concept छोड़ के what we are doing is multiplying all the values, same behavior. फैक्टोरियल में क्या हो रहा था, हम 5 दे रहे थे और एनी नंबर दे रहे थे, एंड इट वाज मल्टीप्लाइड बाय ऑल सब्सिक्वेंट वैल्यूज. सेम थिंग वी आर डूइंग हियर, दैट आई वांट टू मल्टीप्लाई ऑल दीज वैल्यूज. अगर इफ इट वुड हैव बीन अ डिफरेंट यू नो नॉर्मल फंक्शन, तो लेट्स से अगर मैंने यहाँ पे 5 वैल्यूज दी हैं, 6 we have given here, then I need to specify you know 6 variables here, each representing or each you know storing one different value. So that's not an optimal way कि अगर let's say मेरे 50 variable आ गई, you know I have a list of hundreds of values, then in that case how do you define all these variables or all these parameters here into the function? That's not possible. So in those kind of scenarios we use this star args. So star args means star arguments, that is it will accept n number of arguments, there is no limitation to it, and function सभी पे one by one iterate करेगा. ठीक है? So that is always represented by this star. If you see a star here, it means you can give any number of inputs into your function. Again, x is a temporary variable which we will be working on just like abhi hum karte the. The new thing here is just this star, and these are called star arguments here. Now again we want to multiply all the values, so wahi factorial wala concept, fb is equals to 1. Now let me show you first. So these are all my x here. So if I say, or and they will be accepted in the form of tuple, so print x. So what I've gotten, all are tuples, ठीक है, एक individual value, and I can iterate over them. That is for I in x, print I. You see, n number of values I give in here, let's say, or 5 or 3 or 8, n number of values I give in here. With just one variable, it will accept each and every value. ठीक है, तो multiplication के केस में क्या था, which we did here was, we have defined a variable fb which was initialized to 1. ठीक है, now iterating over these values, let me bring in pen. For I in x, and x क्या है, all these values. So what in the very first iteration I will be referring to, it will be referring to 5. So what we are doing here, fb which was 1, so 1 into 5, what it will be, 5 हो जाएगा. Then because loop में we have these many elements to parse over, तो loop मेरा फिर से चलेगा, and it will go to all the elements one by one, and every time it picks an element and it will multiply. Let's say next iteration में क्या आया, 4, और इस step पे मेरा fb क्या बन गया था, it came out to be 5. So next iteration में what is I here, I is in the next iteration is 4, so 5 into 4, what it will be here, 20. So इन दोनों का multiplication came out to be 20. Now my loop will execute again, so it is 20 here. My loop will execute again because we have more elements to parse over. In 4, 5 and 4 are iterated. Now after 4 we have these many elements still left to parse over. Drawing. Now after this what we have is 3. So fb is stage p was in the last iteration updated to be 20. Now I is referring to this 3. Now this 3 will be multiplied by f to my fb again. So 20 into 3, it will be 60. So her iteration be when we move on to the next value, that is value by value, we are always multiplying that value with this fb. Or her stage पे मेरी fb is getting updated. So let's say we have moved on to the last value, that was 8, और जो भी मेरा result आया, that is what was the last value of fb. Let's say it was x here. ठीक है, now last iteration में what will I refer to? It will refer to it. So x into 8, that is the last value of fb, correct? उसके बाद loop will look for more elements and still the values passed are finished. We do not have anything to iterate over. तो मेरा loop exit हो जाएगा. The loop will finish. And what is after the loop is finished? Like this piece of code is done. उसके बाद क्या? What we are asking to return fv. तो जो last iteration में मेरा update हुआ था fv, that was x into 8. It's hard to write here a bit. So x into 8. So what we are returning is this here. So when we are done with all the iterations, all the values are iterated from the given input, and हम उन सबको multiply करके we are every time we are updating fv. So you see we get this as our result. That is all these values are multiplied and we get this as a result. So this is the, got to understand how star args are important. You can increase or decrease the, number of values. It won't create any problem. ऐसा नहीं है कि if I'm taking 3 values here, 3 arguments, then I need 3 parameters x, y, z, just like we did in just normal functions. ऐसे you can do, but if the length is way high, if you have thousands of values in your list and आप उन सबका multiple चाहिए, then in that case, or if any other operation you want to perform, then in that case this star args will help you out, and you can just iterate over n number of values you've given. It will just go to each and every element by using this for loop, and you can perform the desired operation and return the value when you're done with the commands. इसमें किसी को कोई confusion है? What are star args and how they are useful, how they can be used, and how they are much computationally good than the normal functions? Anybody is having any confusion here? If we were to do sum of the values here, let's say if we were to do the sum here, now let's say sm1 sm underscore 1. I'm not calling the function here so that I don't see the result. So I'm defining 0 here, and इसमें multiplication की जगह we'll do a plus. अगर आप आकाश न्यूमेरिकल ऑपरेशन परफॉर्म करोगे then you have to give in string integers. अगर आपको फैक्टोरियल निकालना और आप स्ट्रिंग दोगे then will it run? If I give your name here or any value abc or I'm taking out factorial, it won't run. So it has to be operational specific. It will accept each and every value. It won't create any problem. ये हर चीज पे चल जाएगा. But the operation you want to perform, you should be clear कि what inputs will come and operation जो आप perform कर रहे हो, will it be able to run on that data type? Okay. You see, I'm able to give this floating value here. So it will work. You give n number of parameters here, 50 or 100. It will work for each and every. So it removes that problem key. The number of arguments passed in and the number of parameters you have in your function, they should be equal. वो चीज इससे हट जाती है. You can give n number of values. Anybody is having any question? हाँ जी, सब कुछ समझ में आ गया? कोई क्वेश्चन हो, डाउट हो, एरर हो? Anybody? Just another example. Is everybody done with the coding part? Shall we move on? Okay. Once you're done, please tell me. Then we can proceed with another question. बाकी सबका भी हो गया? ओके. Okay, then one more example, and then we're good to go with today's session. So star asks another example. Let's say I'm giving these values and I want the square root of all these values, plus precision handling along with that. So what is done here? Give me a second. So in order to use this square root function, we see some of the functions are not there in Python. So उसके लिए math जैसे mathematical functions हैं. So you can use import math library. So here we are importing math library, and in math में you'll have way more functions. Or when we move to NumPy, Hanji, you can perform any kind of function. You can do any. Let me. You see, logarithm is done. So I'm calling here like math में जो हमारे log है, square root है, multiple functions they are available in math which are not given by just Python. तो math उसके लिए you need to import this math library and then you can use that. So what I've done here, I've defined this function nm and given my stars ab. So it's not कि आप एक ही letter दोगे, you can give this word as well or abc, but it's all one word here. ठीक है? So AB is I've given the name for my parameter, and that then I'm parsing over the values here. So I'm saying for I in AB, what was the very first value? 1. So what it will give me dot format में क्या जाता है? Math dot log of what? I. And what is I referring to? 1. तो यहाँ पे 1 का log निकल गया, log value, and then what I'm here asking for? 2 decimal, so log value of 1 natural log is coming out here. So till 2 decimal places. Then it came out to be 2. Then I was having the value for 2. Then iski again dot format mein gaya and then 2. So subsequently it went for all the values here, 5, 6 and 9. And Harika, like we just wanted till 2 decimal places. So it gave the log values and till 2 decimal places. So, you can include any kind of values in a function and you can define function for anything. If I just want, I don't want any, any decimal. I just want the complete number. So this is what I've just gotten all the respective numbers, and the back which we're doing was square root here, SQRT. So it will give you the square root. And again, you can control the precision handling. So let's say 3 decimal places, then you get to 3 decimal places. Okay. So anything can be included in a function. It's not कि वो कुछ specific उस scenarios पे ही चलेगा. No, a function can contain anything, any command, but it has to be syntactically correct. So any confusions so far कि आज के topic में any functions या all the topics we have covered so far? Is anybody having any confusion? अभी किया तो था आकाश, बट हाउ डू यूज इनटू फैक्टोरियल? फैक्टोरियल क्या होता है? एक नंबर दोगे वही तो 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 होगा ना। फैक्टोरियल में लाइक इफ यू गिव 5 हियर, इट विल वर्क, इट्स नॉट कि वो नहीं चलेगा, बट फिर इसमें इसमें आइट्रेशन कहाँ से होगी? और सब्सिक्वेंटली फैक्टोरियल क्या होता है? उसी नंबर का मल्टीप्लाइड विद 4 3 2 1। So उसके लिए I don't need this args. A simple function will also work with that. It can be, you given n number of values and either you give this way that आप सभी values specify करो and then basically args किस लिए होते हैं? It gives you the flexibility that you can give any number of values when you call the function. That's the purpose of args. That's it. Okay. So is anybody having any doubt, any questions before we wind up the session? Has everybody done this coding part? Okay. Let me send it to you here. Okay then. So if no questions, then let's done for today. So please do practice. अपना basic strong करो. Learn those commands. Search for questions online, and I've given you one website called Hacker Rank. उस पे जाके practice the problems. It will increase your coding skills. Frame out the problem on a pen and paper या आप कहीं भी wherever you feel like. If not, you can solve it in your mind, and then go with the solution. कि अच्छा, when you figure out the steps, then come to the coding part. कि which code or which function can help me out with this problem. ठीक है? So this is the way you can solve the problems and come to the solution part. So okay then. So thank you everybody आज के लिए. Library is supported by Python. You see, Matplotlib, Pillow, OpenCV, Request, Keras, these are of deep learning. Keras, TensorFlow, Theano, they are deep learning. So, you have n number of libraries which are supported by Python. आप official documentation पे भी जाके you can see. It all depends कि what आपकी problem statement क्या आपको करना क्या है, and as per that we have a separate library to cater that problem. Yes, Anusha, it will take only one value at a time. It's the behavior. We cannot, it will only take one value at a time. Okay. So thank you everybody आज के लिए. See you next week.